This is warm-up number 14. Let's go ahead and take a look at problem number 1. It says a trash can in the school cafeteria is cylindrical, and Pete knows that the area of the circular base is about 7 foot square. Describe what other information Pete would need to find the volume of the trash can and what steps he would need to take. I want to take a look at our formula chart, and we can see that the volume of a cylinder is volume is equal to big B times height. So just so we know, volume is equal to big B times height. Well, the big B, or the base, the area of that is a circle. And so we can look over here. The area of a circle is pi r squared. So we know that the big B in this situation is equal to pi r squared. Well, they said that that is equal to about 7 foot. So that puts it in right there. So we know that the volume is equal to 7 foot times, what do you need? You need the height. So if what we would need, Pete would need to know the height. Okay. Find the volume of a cone with a radius of 3 inches and a height of 12 inches round to the nearest tenth. So let's look and see if our formula chart has the volume of a cone. It does. 1/3 the base times the height. So we know that the volume of a cone is equal to 1/3 base times height. The base on the bottom is pi r squared. Whoops. The base on the bottom is pi r squared. So the big B, it's a circle. That's how I know that, is pi times the radius squared. And then they said the radius was 3. So that's equal to 3.14 times 3 times 3. And then the height is 12 inches. So I know that if I'm filling this in, I want to go ahead and use my calculator and simplify. 3.14 times 3 times 3. That is about 28.6. So now I have the volume is equal to 1/3 times 28 point, let's double check, 28.26 times 12 inches. Let's see what that gets us in the calculator. So we have 1/3 is 0.33 times 28.26 times 12. It's equal to, let's look at it one more time, 113.04. But it says to round to the nearest tenth. So 113.04. The way that works is you will underline, here's the tenth, and then if this number is bigger than 5, then it rounds up. If not, it crosses off. So this would be rounded to the nearest tenth, 113 inches, inches, not inches cubed. All right. And now it's telling us that a cylinder has a volume of 1,570 centimeters cubed. If the area of the base of the cylinder is 314 centimeters squared, find the height of the cylinder. So we've been talking about our cylinder, And we know that volume is equal to the big base times the height. Well, what this gave us was the volume. So this is V. And it tells us the base is 314. So now we know 1570 is equal to 314 times the height. Well, how are you going to get height all by itself? Simple. We're just opposite of multiply. When two things touch, it's multiply. We're going to divide. So divide by 314 and divide by 314. Use a calculator. 1570 divided by 314 is equal to 5. So the height is equal to 5 centimeters.